What's up everybody, Adam here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Konig XB16 snow tire chains on our 2021 Mazda CX-5. So we're going to get a diamond pattern with these chains, so it's going to give us a little bit smoother ride than some of those ladder pattern style chains, just because we're not going to be going from chain to tire that often. So it's going to give you a little bit smoother of a ride. We have relatively bigger links on these, so these are going to be a little bit more aggressive than the other ones you may be looking at. We do have some cross chains here, which is gonna give us that diamond pattern, but I really like the cross chains, especially when it's up on this front wheel. It's gonna really help us turn and of course just stop and start as well. But they are gonna be made of a manganese nickel alloy steel, so they're not gonna rust over time. They're gonna last you throughout many seasons. And one thing that is a big thing with me is all the chains that are close to the wheels. I'm a big wheel guy. I really like the finish on these, and we don't want to scratch that, right? So that's why they have some coating on these chains. So if it does make contact, if it's real deep snow and something's kind of pushing up on it, we're not gonna have to worry about it scratching up our wheels. Another thing that's great about these is we don't need a tensioner. It's all built in, so you don't have to grab an extra tensioner. It's just one less thing that you have to keep together. I just lose things a lot. When it's all connected, it just makes me happy. And also with this install, it's super easy compared to some of the ladder pattern or the cable styles, just because we don't have to make any connection around back at the bottom. The only one we have to do is up top. So with a low clearance car like our Mazda, it's really nice to kind of avoid all that, because we just don't want to get all nasty and wet and then get back in the car and then our car gets wet. That's just something I try to avoid. And with these chains, you don't have to worry about it. It does come with a case. I like this case because it's better than some of the zip up bags. Those zippers don't last that long. And also the canvas bags, they start to rip over time. And it's kind of difficult to put those back in. With this, they come in a pack of 2. So all you need to do is grab one of them, and they go back in here pretty easily. Basically, you just double them up like this. They fit back in, and it's pretty simple. And I have seen these not really crack over time. They last a decently long time, and they can literally just slide underneath some of your seats, so you really don't have to worry about it taking up a whole lot of space on the inside of your Mazda. So basically the bread and butter with this, of course it's going to help us get traction, but it's really simple to install. So if you want to see how quick the process is, stick around, we're going to show you. So the first thing you want to do is lay out your chains. Just make sure they're not tangled up or anything. And then once you have that done, we're just going to take one side and kind of just shove it back behind the tire, just so we can reach it on the other side. Once that's done, grab the other side and this side, and we're going to reach back in the wheel well to make this connection. And basically you just put it in kind of like this, pull it, and while we're back here, you want to grab these chains and get them all out. And now what I like to do is just kind of connect this red clip, red link, and then once that's done, we want to take this cable and kind of put it back to where we can't see it. These cross chains here, we want that to be right in the middle of our tire. Once that's done, we're gonna have a tensioner on this side. And on the other side, we're gonna have this little lever. So we pull that lever back, put it in there, and then give it a good tug, like that. And the idea with these clips, basically we just want to put it in as many as we can, but still be able to go directly across. So I'm gonna try to do it with this, which it actually works out. So whichever one, you don't have to use both of them, it just depends on the application, but whatever one you do have, try to go directly across to get the tensioner all put away. And then after that, all we wanna do is kind of roll over them a couple of times, come back out, just make sure they're still nice and tight. And if they are, we're basically done. And that'll do it for a look at the Konig XB16 snow tire chains on our 2021 Mazda CX-5.